I remember the first time when Sam, our pastor, stood up in church and announced to the whole church, I have a dream. And that dream is to get a national free-to-air television station. My jaw just dropped when I heard that. That's crazy. That was something I never thought of before. It was beyond my wildest imagination. There's no way we could do that. But then I started thinking, you know, if I was God and I wanted to tell the whole world about Jesus soon coming, what better way is it than to get a national free-to-air television station and put on it 24-hour gospel-orientated programs, which means anyone, anywhere had access to the good news of the love of God. So we started believing, which was really crazy because we had no money, we had no expertise. Look, we weren't even recording video programs in our church. But then the miracle happened. It wasn't that much later when my pastor came to me, Pastor Sam, said, Michael, and he had his huge grin on his face, an anonymous church member has donated $50,000 for us to start our media ministry. And it came just in the perfect timing of things too, because at that time things were moving from standard definition to high definition. And we were able to purchase high definition recording equipment. In fact, we were one of the first people in Australia to purchase a piece of equipment which allowed a high definition signal to be converted in a way that you could record it on a laptop without any loss of definition. Well, from there we've been recording our programs. We've got at least over 120 programs at the moment. You're probably saying to me, look, there's a huge difference between $50,000 worth of equipment and a national television station. Well, yeah, you are right, but think about it. For God, what's the difference between $50,000 and let's say $50 billion? Nothing. Come on, let's be realistic. God owns the whole world. What God is looking for are people with enough faith to believe it can happen, who are willing to obey what God has to say for them and follow His direction. God wants people with big dreams and big faith. And that's what we're doing. And that's why we know that it will become a reality one day. But we're not just looking at that, we're looking at DVD production, we're looking at, and we are actually in contact with another Adventist organisation which is doing a fantastic job of trying to cover as much of Australia with low-powered FM radio stations. And we want to help give them content to put on those FM radio stations. We're also looking at creating an uplink to a satellite, building an uplink station. Not because we want to compete with 3ABN and Hope Channel, because they do a fantastic job, but when an opportunity comes anywhere in the South Pacific for us to purchase a television station or network or perhaps a pay TV station, then we have instant access to a 24-hour signal that we already have prepared with localized content which isn't American. Jesus is coming back very soon, and He wants the gospel to go to the whole world, and He needs people with faith to make that a reality. While we at Cannot Be Hidden International Media, we want to make that a reality.